Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards, and currently we have what is quite possibly the most broken campaign in the history of this game. At first glance it looks like a pretty regular campaign, although it is at max level with 400 deck points, Apocalypse mode. In the past, some so-called Apocalypse campaigns have been very easy, while others, particularly the ones in the Warhammer Skulls event last week, were extremely hard. This one, though, takes the cake as being the most difficult campaign ever from level 1. Like, right off the bat, at level 1, they drop 2 Lords of War, supported by a whole bunch of things with Taunt and Medicae and whatnot, and a lot of players just will not have the cards to beat that. Which means, yeah, a lot of people will not be able to make it past level 1. So yeah, this campaign is certainly not fair at all to casual players. If you don't like this campaign, do make your voice heard, because the Combat Cards team, it may not seem like it, but the developers do listen to feedback, so if enough people voice their complaints, then maybe we can avoid a fiasco like this in the future. Now, I will say, having gotten past level 1, I'm at level 8, I have currently lost 1 match. If you lose a match in this campaign, you actually get knocked back 2 levels and have to replay the levels that you already beat, which is kind of annoying. Every level does have the same cards, though, so it will be the same bodyguards that everyone is facing in the same order. And while some levels are extraordinarily hard, others are actually pretty easy. So it's really a mixed bag. If we look over in the shop, actually, this coincides with the release of a new Eldari Lord of War, an 88-point Scorpion tank, which is very similar to the Space Marine Astraeus. Has Big Game Hunter and Shields for its traits. Very massive attack. I don't have a copy myself, of course. It is quite a bit cheaper than the Astraeus, although it is lacking a melee attack. But yeah, let me show you what I'm running. I think the only way to reliably win is to use the most OP Eldari Warlord, which is still Lilith Hesperax. Extremely powerful. I've got 2 options. Now, deck number 1 here, this is like my meta deck, running a whole bunch of legendaries, including the Wraith Knight, the melee version, Lord of War. This is just a really powerful deck, and haven't lost with it. However, of course, most players will not have access to, the Lord of War or some of these other cards. So deck number 2 here is running some older stuff. I do still have a few legendaries, so again, not everyone's going to have all these cards. The Incarn and the Wraithseer are both very powerful. Neither of them really combo that well with Lilith, but in order to fill up the deck points here, this is a 379 points, I believe, so I think this is a pretty decent one. So we're going to play 2 matches here, just to show you what the later levels look like, and we'll see if we can win. First I'll use this deck, and then for the second match I'll use my meta deck here. So let's go ahead and deploy level 8. Okay, this is Shazo Relai, very powerful warlord. They're going to be doing blistering amounts of damage, although the first drop here is Aon Shi, who is a pretty ridiculous card at max level. 4 shields, each of which block 158 damage, 147 melee. It's actually insane. He doesn't combo with Shazo Relai, but it's very hard to take that guy down. So, I guess we'll just drop the Incarn for now. The enemy actually has the initiative too, wow. Okay, that's going to be pretty rough. Let's see. So the one thing you do have to be kind of careful of with Lilith is a lot of the time you don't actually want to kill something with the initial attack. So I'm going to drop the Solitaire here. But if I were to kill something with the Furious Charge, then the card would go back to the hand before it gets its main attack in, which you don't really want that happening. Let's see, we got Malgan Ra. I think we do want to bring out Malgan Ra here. Going to put him across from that little turret. The Precision Barrage will knock out one of the shields on Aon Shi. And we don't actually kill anything with the traits here. So what are they going to do? They're going ranged. That's a lot of damage already to Malgan Ra, but he will be able to go back to the hand. We've already knocked out 2 of the shields on Aon Shi, so that's pretty good. Solitaire is getting pretty low on health, though. We do want to reuse that Furious Charge, I think. So we're going to go with, let's see, what do we want to do here? I think what we're going to do is actually drop the healer here. So, yeah. Drop this guy. The Solitaire will get targeted, but I think as long as we can kill that thing, which actually we cannot. Okay, that's a bit problematic. I think we're actually going to go ranged, which is really kind of weird. But, yeah, just so we can bring the Solitaire into the center lane before it dies. Yeah, not ideal, but at least the Death Blow will be able to do something here. We do want to... Ooh, actually it's going to get shot down by the precision shot there. That's going to be pretty painful. We'll hit him with an outflank, I guess. Drop the Crimson Hunter. So yeah, Solitaire, goodbye. Does take down the thing in the middle lane, at least. The Death Blow knocks out another shield. Got the outflank here. There's a lot of bodyguards. I just realized this. I wasn't paying attention to the number of bodyguards here, but that is a lot of stuff to get through. So just one more shield on Aounshi before he can take that guy down. Let's go with... I mean, sure, I guess we'll drop Maganra again. And, ooh, the Ravarna Battlesuit. That is a nasty one. It's going to be dealing 174 damage. I guess we'll drop this guy. He's kind of more expendable. Karendris coming out with the melee scout and outflank. He will survive that first shot there. And I think we can go melee here. We do have a pretty big attack charge, up 155%, so we can knock out Aounshi. Do a lot of damage to the Ravarna Battlesuit. And then we can redeploy some stuff. I do want to get a little bit more out of Maganra, if possible. I think in this case we do actually want to knock out the Sunshark Bomber, even though the Crimson Hunter will go back to the hand. Yeah, we don't want to be taking all that damage from that thing. Unfortunately, I think Maganra might just be dead here. Although, nope, take that back. The outflank actually still goes off. So, that's actually pretty nice. We do get one more shot out of Maganra there. This thing is annoying, having all those shields. Very difficult to get through that thing. Let's see. I think we can go with, I mean, we can use the Incarn to tank the damage from that Hammerhead gunship. And I guess we'll just keep outflanking them. That is the key, I think, to victory here. So, I'll go and drop some Inspiring Presence. And we'll go with a melee attack, I think. Or we could go Psychic. That's actually a lot of damage right there. But, no, I think, yeah. Oh, I was going to say, you know what? Yeah, never mind. They're actually getting the damage reduced. I was about to kill that thing, but the special rule saved the Ravarna Battlesuit, unfortunately. So that's actually a lot more damage that we're taking here. Do manage to take it out with a counterattack, at least. This is a really rough game. Wow. Very painful. Okay, we're going to go... We do want to try to get as much from this out of this Medicae as possible. So we're going to drop the Wraithseer. The Sonic Blast will be useful against the shields. Also, hopefully it'll whittle down the... Okay, that didn't actually do very much damage. Let's see, what do we want to do? This thing does not do enough damage. We're just gonna go melee. Alright, we are getting through these guys. It's taking forever. That is a really powerful ranged attack coming in. Oh no! Oh, you gotta be kidding me, we lost the heal. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. But, I think we can... We're getting actually very close. We're losing a lot of bodyguards here. This is not going amazingly. Especially if they start bringing out, like, Lords of War. Oh no, the Wraithseer goes back to the hand. That's not good. At least we'll be able to redeploy everything, though. Kind of, sort of try to counter what they deploy next. Now, the Incarn hasn't died yet, so it can still come back with its full health, which is nice. I'll go ahead and drop that one. Okay, just a little Kroot. Don't mind that thing. Okay, we'll drop the Crimson Hunter. It doesn't quite have enough to... Oh, okay, wow. Kind of anticlimactic end here. I guess they saved all the weak bodyguards for last, so we should be fine here, hopefully. Hopefully nothing will die. They're going into defensive mode, going with a ranged attack. We have a really massive ranged attack charged up because we just have not been doing anything with it. And I think we should actually go ahead and use it, maybe. I think, well, actually, we'll just go Psychic here. And hopefully that will knock out two of their guys. Okay, Wraithseer goes back to the hand. We can push the Incarn into the center lane, I think. Bring the Wraithseer. Actually, they're going to be able to kill that freaking Crimson Hunter now. It's kind of annoying, but at least the Wraith Seer will be good at working down the shields on the Warlord. Okay. And yeah, one more. Let's see. Let's bring out. Actually, we're gonna push the Wraith Seer into the center lane because it does have a lot of health. All right, and we'll just go Psychic, and we should be able to win on the next turn, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, just one more shield left on that guy. So, man, that was a rough game. That took forever to get through. But yeah, this deck did what it was supposed to. Give them a taste of their own medicine, some ranged attack here. Okay, so there we go. Managed to win against level 8. There were no Lords of War in that one. It was still a real pain to get through all that stuff, though. So, just got one more energy here on day 1. So let's go ahead and let's try out this meta deck. We'll see how this goes. This should go a lot better, I think. More smoothly, hopefully. Okay, this time we are up against Aun Va, who can convert incoming ranged and melee damage into an attack boost. And let's go with, I think we'll just drop the Solitaire here at the beginning. Once again, the enemy does have the initiative here, so they'll be able to go first. I don't think we'll hit them with an outflank here. Got the Krutox Rampager, lots of Kroots, well, and some air support coming in. Let's go with, do we want to do some healing? I think healing would be good, but actually I don't really want to take that much damage at the beginning. So, yeah, we'll drop this guy. Drop some of our melee dudes. Baharath is actually really nice with that repeatable Furious Charge and outflank. Wow. If you don't kill something, though, against Aun Va, they will get the potential to attack for a whole lot of damage. So you do have to be careful there. Another Sunshark Bomber coming out, okay. Let's go with, this will be good. Get some healing out with the Parasite Engine, and it will be able to redeploy, giving us another heal. Let's go with the melee attack, obviously. Quite a few bodyguards to get through here. So redeploying there. Okay. Kroot Tracker, he's going to debuff my melee attack. Yeah, let's just bring in another healer, once again. And I think with the counterattack, he should be able to knock out the Sunshark Bomber, so we can get yet another heal in, assuming it doesn't die, which just took a whole lot of damage. But, okay. Not doing too bad so far. Okay, oh, they're bringing a heal of their own. I do want some, to boost our melee bar up a little bit with this outflank before we attack. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though, to take down that Sunshark Bomber. Oh, so close. So close. Well, at least Baharath will go back to the hand. Oh no, the Solitaire is dead. Deathblow, though, taking out those two guys. That was kind of rough. We can start bringing out some of the ranged units, though, I think. We'll bring out this one. The Fire Prism, 120 damage. If they don't have a healer, we could actually knock out that guy. Oh yeah, of course. The Wraith Knight. Let's bring out the big guns here. 194 melee on this one. I don't really know what they're going to deploy, so we'll just drop it there and see what happens. Okay, they do bring out a healer. So yeah, the Wraith Knight actually is going to go back to the hand before it can retaliate. Oh, dude, I don't want to get disconnected here. Please reconnect. The game is actually still continuing. Oh, come on. This is not a good time to be disconnecting, guys. Okay, well, I wasn't reconnecting, so I closed the game. And I logged back in to get the good old error message. So I guess there goes my last energy. I think I would have won that game. Looked like it was mostly just Kroots with a few aircraft. I was doing really well, I think. I still had a lot of bodyguards left to use. But yeah, that kind of sucks. Anyway, so I guess, yeah, that's 1 loss, 1 disconnect, and 10 wins for me on day 1, which is a lot better than most people do. I'm in the top 2%. I've seen some people say that they lost all 12 games and are still like in the top 20%. So that is one thing. Even if you lose the match, you are still getting some victory points. I think a lot of people will give up on this campaign after the very first match. So If you play through, you will still be able to get a few prizes. But yeah, I am doing a poll on YouTube, so let me know whether or not you are enjoying this campaign. And yeah, we'll be able to pass that information on to the developers. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.